I moved to Peru! It's Kendall here and welcome back to my channel. Wow, it's been a very long time since I have made a YouTube video and a lot has happened since. About a month and a half ago, almost 2 months now, I moved to Peru. So before Christmas, I just felt really called to come to Peru. I just intuitively felt called. I'd been reading a spiritual book based in Peru and everything in my gut was telling me go to Peru. So I reached out to a friend, Sydney Strabala, creating Sid on Instagram, who had just moved to Peru a few months ago and she had been loving it. So I reached out and asked her for some advice. Where should I go? Is it safe to travel there right now? And she told me come to Pisac, like it's beautiful here, the community is amazing, and right now everyone, it feels pretty safe here. I booked a flight and 1 week later I came to Peru. All right, and I bet a lot of people are wondering how I was able to get here safely during the pandemic. When I traveled here, there actually weren't any strict travel restrictions coming to Peru. There were no quarantines, and the country was pretty much open. I did a lot of my research before just to make sure. Got my COVID test, tested negative, got everything prepared, my masks, hand sanitizer, my face shield. You have to wear a face shield when you're traveling to Peru. And the city I'm in is actually a lot more open and high up in the mountains, so a lot of fresh air, everything's spread out. So the cases were a lot lower than the main city of Lima. So I felt really safe coming here, and when I got here that proved to be true as well. People wear masks in the main town, but for the most part there's hardly anyone here. Like the expats who are here have been here for a year quarantining and staying here. Everyone's super safe and I've just felt so safe being here. However, now since I've been here, they've gone into pretty strict lockdown. So people who travel here have to quarantine 2 weeks at a hotel in Lima before going to their next destination. And I wouldn't recommend traveling here now just because of all the restrictions. When I came here, it was a lot safer, but now it's definitely in a higher lockdown. Despite all the new lockdowns, the city I'm in is still pretty open because it is higher up in the mountains and with more fresh air, and there's less cases. So I'm very grateful to be in a place like this, in nature, outdoors, during these crazy times. All right, where was I? Let's go back a little bit. I was reading this book called The Celestine Prophecy and I was like, wow, I need to go to Peru. I've been wanting to go to Peru for a few years now, but I didn't want to go until I felt it was the right timing and like intuitively called. And I definitely felt it in my bones, deep in my gut in December. I was like, go to Peru, had dreams about Peru, was doing astrology readings that were saying to go to Peru, oracle cards, everything was telling me to go. So I was like, all right, I have no idea what I'm gonna do, but I'm just gonna go for it. And I came all by myself. My boyfriend stayed home. I decided I wanted to do this journey by myself in the beginning, and he ended up coming to meet me a little bit later. Alex, where'd you go? I don't know where he was. Anyways, Alex met me about a month into my journey and we've been here ever since. So before I get into the villa tour and showing you guys where I've been staying for the past 2 months, I'm gonna first talk a little bit more about why I came and what I've been doing here. Like I said, I came here on a whim, no expectations, zero plans. That's my favorite way to travel, by the way. That's how I did it for Bali. For the first 2 times. When I got here, everything just started falling into place. I first stayed at my friend Sydney's house for a week. We did a bunch of fun stuff, traveled to Asangate up in the mountains, did kirtan, ecstatic dance. There's so many amazing things happening here in pisacperu. And then I did a yoga class and I met this yoga teacher trainer and she was gonna have a training that would be 5 weeks long, 4 days a week, 10 hours a day. So that's 200 hours of yoga. And I just felt like, why not? I have never done anything like this before. I was kind of craving a little bit more discipline and craving routine, and I really wanted to learn something new. And never had I thought that I was going to be a yoga teacher ever, but I figured with my manifestation courses, I want to learn how to lead meditations. And also yoga goes along with that. The more I learned about yoga, the more I learned that it was integrated into everyday life. And now the 5 weeks is up. Just finished the yoga teacher training a few days ago, and I can tell you it was the most intense, amazing, beautiful, fun time of my life. I'm going to post a day in the life video so you can see a whole day of what it was like to do the yoga teacher training. I feel like a lot of the yoga teacher trainings in the US are very whitewashed, and I really wanted to learn a more well-rounded yoga that incorporated all of the history of yoga from India and learning about the Hindu traditions and culture as well. So I was very, very happy with what I learned. I led my first ever yoga class and led my first meditation ever about a week ago, and I was so proud of myself. It was something I was nervous to do, but I faced a fear. When I say I move places, I actually never really move anywhere. I hate being tied down to a lease and being tied to one location. For me, it's easier to come to a place, find an Airbnb, negotiate like a month-long stay deal, and just stay for months at a time. So that's what in Bali we stayed for 3 months. We were supposed to stay longer, but had to come home due to the pandemic. And here we've been here 2 months, might stay a little longer, might go home. We're just gonna kind of feel it out. I am a person who follows my gut, follows my intuition with everything I do, so I've been meditating on it, seeing what my next thing is. I definitely want to continue learning more about yoga. We've been enjoying our time here and absolutely loving this little place we're staying in. I found this place on Airbnb. It's a hostel, but they have separate villas up in the mountains that it's like a private room. And I picked the nicest villa, of course. I wanted to splurge and treat myself. Also, by splurge, like here in Peru, everything is so cheap. Like, this is only $40 a night and cheaper if you stay longer. We've been loving staying here up in the mountains. It's definitely a hike up here, but it's so beautiful and so worth it. And with that, let's get into the villa tour. All right, this is where we've been staying for the past 2 months in this beautiful 2-story villa with these amazing views of the mountains and the valley. All right, so let's check it out inside. So this is the downstairs of the villa. It's kind of like a second bedroom, so it's really great if you're traveling with your family or with friends or another couple. We haven't really been using this that much, only to store our suitcases. So this has been a great place for us to store our suitcases while we're here for the 2 months. Let's go check out the kitchen. So this is the kitchen. It's super cute and homey. It's definitely an older style kitchen. We obviously got a nice refrigerator here, got everything we need, sink, all these dishes, and then this really cute like old style stove. To turn it on, we need to use matches, so it's definitely different than being at home with the gas stove and everything being automatic. But it's been really fun and it's just been perfect for cooking at night. We usually order food from a couple of our favorite restaurants here. And then if we have leftovers, we keep them in the fridge and then reheat them. But this has been great, especially for staying here long term. This kitchen is perfect. Let's check out the bathroom. Don't bump your head on this. I have many times. Alright, so this is the bathroom. It's kind of not the most ideal place to be filming, but I want to show you guys anyways. It's definitely a more rustic style bathroom. We got a stone bath and shower, obviously toilet, sink. I mean, I feel like I don't really need to describe the bathroom too much, but it's been perfect for what we need. Hot water, can take a bath. That's pretty much it. I don't really know what else I need to describe about the bathroom. But yeah, it's been great for us. All right, let's go upstairs now. All right, so this is how we get upstairs. It's not normal stairs, it's actually a ladder. So it's been really fun going up and down this. Kind of feels like we're in a tree house. It does get a little tiring, especially if you have to wake up in the middle of the night and go to the bathroom. You have to walk all the way down, but it's been fun nonetheless. So let's check out upstairs. And this is our bedroom where we've been staying for the past 2 months. Over here is a little hangout area where I come to journal and to just hang out with our friends. And we also have a nice fireplace for if it gets cold. Here is obviously the bed where we've been sleeping, super comfy, and I really like the canopy above here, super cute touch. And over here is where our desk is, where we've been getting work done in the mornings, at night, and during the day whenever we want to get some work done. Sometimes we fight over the desk, but that's okay. Over here is a nice little heater Sometimes the fire takes a while to start and I'm not used to starting fires, so this heater is really nice, especially when it gets cold at night. Over here I've been storing all of the clothes I've been wearing, and then we have a little other storage place right here, but we don't need to see that, it's a mess. But yeah, this is our bedroom. Super fun and cozy. I've been absolutely loving living here. It feels like we're staying in a tree house. So cute, cozy, warm, everything. And wait, before I forget, let's check out outside because this is the best part. So this is a fun little sitting area outside on our patio. This is where me and Alex come to meditate or to eat breakfast, and it has an amazing view. Absolutely love just chilling here during the mornings. And let's go check out my favorite spot, the hammock. Yep, this is definitely my favorite spot. You get a beautiful view of the whole valley and you get to chill in a hammock. What more could you ask for? I like to come out here and read, journal, meditate, and I would just chill here right before my yoga teacher training. Definitely the best spot in the whole house. Alright, now that you've seen every part of our villa, we're going to walk you through the rest of the hostel so you can see the rest of the common areas and the places to hang out here. Let's go! So this is a fun little area to hang out, nice hammock. It's right below our villa, just a short walk away. It's nice to come here to watch the sunset. Sunset's happening right now, or to read a book or take a nap even. Definitely another favorite hammock spot of mine. Alright, just down there is the yoga deck, and that is where I have been practicing yoga, so let's go check it out. So this is the outdoor yoga deck. This morning I actually taught Alex my first ever yoga class, well, first ever solo yoga class for him, if that makes sense. Private little lesson I gave to him. And it's really nice because you can come out here and watch the sunrise, look at the beautiful mountains, all while doing yoga. Definitely a good spot to work out, to chill, and to do some yoga. Alright, let's go check out the main hangout spot upstairs. These are Ivan's dogs. The host of the Airbnb has so many beautiful dogs. Remember her name? Wolftress. Wolftress. Look at her blue eyes. Wolftress, come here. Look how stunning. Oh, oh, so cute. I love you. Alright, so this is the main hangout area. This is where we come to do work sometimes. Literally, we spent a whole day doing work up here once and it was amazing. The vibes here are immaculate. The decor is so beautiful and great vibes for trying to get some work done. There's also a kitchen up here if you want to make some food. He also has wine and beer. And there's a projector. Oh, it's not up. Anyways, there's a projector up here. I actually helped Ivan bring this projector from the States, and usually there's a screen up here where you can watch movies and have little movie nights with your friends. So if you're staying here and you want to meet some people, this is definitely the spot to make some new friends. And I almost forgot, my favorite part of the entire hostel is the sauna. Yep, that's right, there's a sauna at a hostel and it is amazing. It gets pretty cold up in the mountains in Peru, so it's nice to hop in the sauna to warm up a bit. Me and Alex would go into the sauna at night and it was so amazing and relaxing, and sometimes I would even spray him with cold water, so maybe it wasn't as relaxing for him. Alright, so that is it for the villa tour. I hope you guys enjoyed getting to see where we've been staying for the past 2 months here in Pisac, Peru. If you plan on traveling to Peru once it's safe to travel again, I definitely recommend staying here at Wolf Totem. It's such a beautiful place and I'm so happy we were able to find it. If you want to see more photos and videos from this place, you can check them out on my Instagram. I have the location and their Instagram tagged. Speaking of more videos and photos, I will be posting so many more videos and photos from this adventure here in Peru, so make sure you check them out on my Instagram and my TikTok, and I'm gonna be posting more YouTube videos as well. I know I always say that at the end of my videos, but this time I promise, because I already have them recorded and they're being edited right now. I'm so excited. So you can look forward to seeing a day in my life here in Peru when I did the yoga teacher training, and then also our Valentine's Day weekend adventure at the Sky Lodge. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Comment below if you would want to stay here in Peru, and if so, who would you bring? And don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and turn on that bell notification. Follow me on Instagram for more photos and videos, and TikTok for more travel videos as well. Alright, thanks again for watching this video, and I'll catch you guys later.